In the heart of Central Europe lies one of the continent's most underrated capitals, Bratislava, Slovakia. A city small enough to explore in a day, yet packed with history, hidden corners and views that surprise you at every turn. In this video, we'll take you through exactly how to spend 24 hours in Bratislava, the top things to see, the must-visit landmarks, the food you can't skip, and the little experiences that make this city unforgettable. This is your one-day itinerary to explore the best of Bratislava. Let's begin the journey.
Let's go! Welcome back guys, Farell here. I'm right now in Bratislava, Slovakia. Last night we reached here about 1 in the morning, blacked out on the spot. So now I'm here in the capital of Slovakia. We're gonna go and explore all the things to do down here. This hidden gem of Europe.
And first on our list, the iconic Bratislava Castle. Standing proudly above the city, this massive white fortress has watched over Slovakia for centuries.
So we're headed up to the castle. To get up there, it's quite elevated, the grounds. So it's gonna be a little bit of a workout for you if you do make your way to the castle. We're doing this as our first landmark to get the main thing done first before we explore all the other sites. And the temperature today in Bratislava, Slovakia is 0 degrees, but according to Google it says it feels like -4.
Set high on a rocky hill above the Danube, the fortress commands the landscape with a presence that is impossible to ignore. From a distance, its bright rectangular form and 4 distinct towers appear almost sculpted against the sky, a reminder of the strategic importance this hill has held for over thousands of years.
Alright, me and my mom made it to the top. This is their main highlight here, their landmark.
It's all castles is beautiful.
This is one of those castles that stands out when you come to Slovakia. Just as you come from Hungary, when you're crossing the border, you will see this beautiful castle. It really stands out from afar.
The castle you see today is the result of several reconstructions, with its current form dating mostly to the 1950s after a major restoration. Its famous 4-tower design is one of the most recognizable symbols of Slovakia.
It's getting too cold again. I think I gotta put in my hoodie because the breeze is just too strong down here. Put the camera down here. Alright, at least you saw how strong the wind. It blew my camera down.
Walking around the courtyard, you'll notice how open and spacious the grounds are. From here, the views over the Danube River, the old town and even parts of Austria are some of the best in the city. The location wasn't chosen for beauty alone. This hill has been an important settlement since the Celtic and Roman eras because of its perfect strategic position.
Okay, there's a gate down here. Let's go and see what's inside here.
As we move towards the garden area of Bratislava Castle, this part of the castle grounds is much calmer, designed more for relaxation than defense. Here, you'll find perfectly trimmed edges, symmetrical pathways, and clean white gravel that gives the entire area a very polished and elegant look. It's one of the best places in the castle grounds to slow down, take photos, and enjoy the peaceful side of Bratislava Castle.
So let me show you guys the back of the castle. There's nothing really much to see down here except it's a quiet area. It's just me. You can hear my voice echo also. Hop! Hop! Yeah, nothing much. Just like that. So this is the back of the castle. Alright, let's go check out the other side.
Just a short walk downhill from the castle, we make our way into Bratislava's old town, the historic heart of the city. As you get closer, the atmosphere begins to change. The wide castle grounds gives way to narrow cobblestone streets, colourful buildings and small cafes tucked into every corner. This is where most of Bratislava's culture and daily life comes alive.
Alright, we are now second landmark. Where are we now, Mom?
We are in St. Michael's Gate.
Yeah, there we go. As you can see, it's also one of the landmarks here in Slovakia when you do visit Bratislava. So it's a clock tower, I can see.
Here in the old town, you'll come across one of Bratislava's most distinctive landmarks, Michael's Gate. This medieval clock tower is the last remaining gate from the city's old fortification walls, and today it stands as a symbol of historic entrance into the old town.
Alright, so every time when I travel, I always get myself a reward. So when I reach a new country, I get myself a flag patch. Alright, got my flag. Done.
As you continue exploring, the old town becomes more interesting. Scattered around the streets are some of Bratislava's famous artistic sculptures, each with its own story and personality. One of the most well-known is Cumil, the playful statue of a man popping out of a manhole. Whether he's resting, watching the streets, or just having fun, that's left to your imagination. As we continue on foot with our next landmark, we make our way through the quiet streets just outside the old town until we reach one of Bratislava's most unique buildings, the Blue Church, officially known as the Church of Saint Elizabeth.
Alright, we found our other landmark, and it's the Blue Church. Oh, look at the detail of the tiles. Do you know this one takes time to put in? Wow, attention to detail, and look how big this church is. It's like all over the walls it has that tiles. Amazing.
Built in the early 20th century, it's designed in the Hungarian secessionist style. Its soft pastel blue color, rounded edges, and ornate decorations gives it a whimsical, almost fairy tale-like appearance. Look closely and you'll notice the mosaic tiles, decorative ceramic details, and painted patterns that cover the facade, the tower, and even the roof.
Let's go see if this church is open. Oh, looks like it's closed, guys. I don't think I can open it.
Just like the exterior, the interior is dominated by soft shades of blue, creating a calm and serene atmosphere. The walls, ceiling, and even the altar are painted in matching pastel blues. Despite its relatively small size, the church is an important cultural and religious landmark in Bratislava. Locals often admire it for its unusual design, and visitors love it for its photogenic charm.
Just to let you know that Slovakia is also one of those countries that are, like very easy to complete. You
It's not. The distance is quite near to each other.
Yeah,
nearby.
all the famous landmarks in Bratislava, the capital, everything is just close by. So it's walking distance. You don't even need to take a public transport. Me and my mom didn't even take a metro or a bus yet. We've just been doing everything all by foot. It's a beautiful country. So we headed off to Austria after this. In the night, our bus is about 11:50. How do you find it, Mom? Is it tiring?
It's tiring and amazing.
From the Blue Church, we continue on foot through the charming streets of Bratislava, making our way to our next landmark, St. Martin's Cathedral. This Gothic-style cathedral is one of the city's most important religious buildings, known for its towering spire and centuries of history. St. Martin's Cathedral has been the site of coronations for Hungarian kings and queens for hundreds of years, making it a cornerstone of Bratislava's historical and cultural heritage.
And now we're going to this famous place called Slovak pub, where we'll get ourselves a jug of beer and try some Slovak food.
As we made our way on foot to enjoy our final stop for Slovakian beer, we were struck by how beautiful Bratislava is just by walking through its cobblestone alleys. The mix of old buildings, quiet streets, and cozy corners make the city feel alive. Along the way, we even came across the UFO-shaped structure on the SMP Bridge, a striking modern landmark that stands in sharp contrast to the city's historic charm.
Uncle Martin has a few things to share about his European experience in toilet.
They put a signboard, toilet, and then you walk and walk and walk your miles before you reach the toilet. And then it's the middle of nowhere.
Our final stop, and something you absolutely must do when visiting Bratislava, is to try the local beer and the traditional Slovak Platter at Slovak pub.
Alright, after all that walking, it got us thirsty. So now we're gonna go and try some Slovak beer, quite famous in this country. Bratislava, the capital. Try their food, try their drinks, and then recover from this before we head for Austria.
This place is one of the most popular and affordable traditional restaurants in the city, loved by both locals and travelers. Slovak pub is designed like a cozy wooden lodge. It has a warm, rustic atmosphere, almost like stepping into an old countryside home. The menu focuses on classic Slovak dishes, and their platter is a great way to taste the country's favorites in one go. From dumplings and sausages to sauerkraut and potato specialties. Pairing all this with a cold Slovak beer makes it the perfect way to end your day in Bratislava. It's hearty, authentic, and gives you a real taste of Slovak tradition.
Cheers! Cheers, man! Cheers, cheers, cheers! Cheers, uncle! Make him try this.
Okay, this one.
How's it?
Eight.
Very nice.
Very nice.
What about this other one? Looks like dumplings. Looks like pierogies from Poland. Which is best? This one or this,
This
one?
one is like roti canai lah.
What's that last one? Oh guys, my god, the portion here is so big. Even I'm really struggling to finish the food now.
Yeah, if you are come from an Asian country, our food is really different. We are used of spicy food, but they are more on creamy food like yogurt, and then I think cheese, everything that come from a cheese. We mix it with the food.
Oh, looks very cheesy.
Cheesy with cheese. Like mushroom soup with cheese.
Alright guys, we've done with our meal after 1 hour plus. Finally digested it and finished my beer. Now we're off, quite tipsy a bit. Had 1 glass and it did the job. Now we have 5 more hours before our bus to Austria will pick us up. So we got 5 hours to kill here in Bratislava.
With the remaining hours we had, we simply walked slowly towards the bus terminal, enjoying the calm streets and soaking in the last views of the city before our next adventure. Our bus terminal was connected to Nivi Mall, a modern shopping center where we spent our final moments resting, grabbing snacks and preparing for our journey to our next country, Austria. It was the perfect place to unwind after a full day of exploring. Bratislava may be small, but it's full of charm, history and surprises, and definitely worth a visit.
Alright guys, that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like and of course share with your friends. Till then, cheerio!